What is going on, my favorite people here in the USFA, also known as the United Sim Football Association? We are here again for another set of games here. We are in week number 2. We just kicked off season 8 last week. It was a fun start, and I'm looking forward to some more gameplay, if you know what I'm saying. We got a good schedule here this week, and we got to start out with game number 1, as we always do, going up against 2 teams that ended up winning in week number 1. So we're going to have to split the difference with one of these 2 teams here. Tampa Bay is going to be hosting Anchorage for the second matchup, well, for the second week in this season. It's a fun ride, and I'm loving what I'm seeing here from all these teams. Everyone's got a lot of good strengths and weaknesses, all the good stuff. JCB, he's looking to get his Anchorage team his second win of the season, stay in the race for the West. They're trying to make the playoffs for the first time, and the same could be said over there for Tampa Bay as well. They came out in a dominating performance in their first game, and they're looking to try to turn it up. Just checking a couple things here, make sure everything's all good, but everything looks good to me. If it looks good to you, everything rolling. I'm putting out shorts and everything. I'm going to have out some more. If I didn't put any out yesterday, I'll put some out tonight and tomorrow and all the good stuff. As we get games out, we're going to get them shorts rolling for you. Make sure we get that premium content so you can catch up with what's going on. But I got everything pretty much ready to go on my side. I'm going to go ahead and flip to that Brandon. And let's go ahead and get this first gameplay in the way. Throw some love in the chat if you're ready. Let's get to it. Let's go ahead and flip this thing over. We are underway here in Tampa Bay. Let's go ahead and get into it. Hope you're having a blessed day. As I flipping the wrong thing, as we turn it up, and we starting this on off with the kick return pass to 20. Looks like Anchorage will be the ones to start us off here. Let me go ahead and flip the sound on so you can hear what's happening as they hand it off for the first time today to, I believe, Freddie Roberts. A gain of 4 to start this one off. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Now, both of these teams, they got a lot of talent all over this football field. It's going to be a fun ride to see for sure. Tampa Bay debuting in their new uniforms that I made for them. Still in process, but I'm going to get those numbers right for you. You know how we do, as he gets the pass off barely to the homie Roberts. Is Dane Jones in the second game, looking to get his second victory. Led a comeback in the first game this week, and is trying to do a lot better job this time around. He's actually has the right skin this time around, so maybe that could give him a boost. He's upgraded as well. He got that sub going on, so you better watch out for Anchorage. You're playing against a real nice QB left side, and he's going to throw a pick immediately. Madison Nicole picking it out of the air, and we're starting the highlights early. Tampa Bay is getting that ball back. And we'll see James West for the first time real quick. That was a real quick interception there. Taking this one up the middle is Ja'Cory Dash for a gain of 3. I made some small tweaks to the sliders. Just bumped a couple things up, a couple things down, but nothing too drastic. You know, just finding that tuning to make sure that everything's good to go. The stats are looking nice all the way around. Everyone can eat. But you gotta know, these players are upgraded, yo. All these players are upgraded. You see the homie Earl Flint in his new digs coming with the first catch of the day for Tampa Bay. It should be a fun ride this season. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates, all the good stuff. I'll talk about them in a little bit. Shout out to Paladin, our first official sponsor in the USFA. If you need anything coding, software wise, hit up the homies. Gonna be 2nd and 10 coming up here. Gonna send this one. Gonna be caught turning up the field past the 20. And this Tampa Bay team starting to turn up a little bit. That's Bronson Sparrow. Actually, no, that's Darren Eliason there with the catch. I got my numbers confused. But once again, in this rain here in Florida, it's still raining over here. So they're going to keep it rolling. Tampa trying to put the points on the board. Is getting closer to all the crazy bipolar weather here. They're going to pass the right side and caught. Turning up the field is Travis Bond for his first catch of the game, and now that's going to make it 1st and goal. Making the moves here. Tampa Bay, he got the first touchdown, if you remember. Actually, no, it was Earl Flint that got the first one. He got the second. Anchorage trying to get the stop here, but so far this Tampa Bay team, they're looking pretty nice. Looking to pass again. James West on the run, trying to get the touchdown. He's just going to slide right before he gets it. Give his team another chance to succeed. 2nd and goal coming up. Gonna be passing this one again, looking, taking off to run. He's gonna throw it away. Yes, he will. Make it 3rd and goal. Gotta make one quick flip. See the transition. Let's get it to the right thing. At least for this one, I forgot to flip over the the ticker to the regular one, so I'll just go to the setup here. I already have it set up for when we go to prime time, so we'll keep the prime time on for this one. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Gonna be faking the handoff. There goes the homie. Dash and gets stuffed in the backfield. Jessica Navarro making the stop. So 2 women here in the league, one on both sides, making a real big play. And that's going to be the field goal team coming up here soon. Tampa Bay looking for some points. They did get the interception, and the points are true. Going to be 3-0 here. And this Tampa Bay team is going to get some points. We'll see what Anchorage could do in response. But let's talk about these players a little bit, man. Anchorage, they're going to be coming onto the field soon. Quarterback will be Dane Jones. Halfbacks will be Freddie Roberts and Jacob Cool Beans. Wide receivers, they have Anthony Delano and Chris McKinley. Tight end, they have Wyatt Harris. Kicker/punter will be Brent Skoma. That's the offense there for Anchorage. Let's talk about the Tampa Bay defense, and we'll talk about the offense when they get back on the field. You know what I'm saying? But defensively, they have Matthew Ousley, Hendricks Harlow at defensive line. So both of those on the defensive line. The linebackers, Makani Kakoa, Brock Hoskins, and Von Carlton. Shout out to Von Carlton as the homie takes that one past the 20. Getting past the 25 is Chris McKinley. Cornerbacks will be Jordan Vinny, Madison Nicole, you seen her on the interception, and Thor Brown, who is also going up against his former team. So I'm sure he's looking to make a play here today. Safeties will be Tomlin Juster, Livy Dutton, Shiloh Marino, and Ace Adams. Here comes Dane Jones and gonna get sacked. Matthew Ousley with the play. 2nd and 17 coming up. A nice rush trying to stop the screen. Going to pass it again, looking left side and caught. There goes Roberts and runs straight into a brick wall there, not to be. It's going to be 3rd and 11 coming up. Gonna be passing it right side and gonna be almost picked off again. And there's Jordan Benny with the play. He almost had him on 2 straight drives with the interception, but that's gonna be no good there. It's gonna be a punt coming up soon. Sending this one off. Gonna be caught by Vinny, finding a little bit of a crease, gets past the 35, and it's gonna be 1st and 10 coming up here for Tampa Bay. Let's talk about this offense real quick. It's gonna be quarterback James West in his 4th year. Got Ja'Cory Dash and Jason Copeland at the halfback spots. Jason Copeland in his 6th year. Wide receivers Brownson Sparrow, there you go. Darren Eliason, Tom Clementine, and Earl the Pearl Flint as they hand it off right side, pushing forward his Dash for a decent enough gain there. Tight end will be Travis Vaughn. Now set up 2nd and 5 here. Talk about the Anchorage defense while we have some time. It's a pretty short list, but we'll see what they do on this pass first. Looking for a man. Right side is wide open. Gonna get a spin move. His Dash. Looking at the speed moves. Hitting the wiggle sticks on him for the 1st down. Nice job. But on defense here for Anchorage, they have Robert Crone at defensive tackle. Jessica Navarro and Mike McAvoy at the linebacker spots. Cornerback, they only have one of them. That's Lacey Woodson. And then they have safety head Darian, that strong safety. Left side in a dot to the homie. 1st and 10 coming up here. Eliason with another catch. Sending Dash in motion here. And they're going to pass it again as West. Left side is going to be caught by Travis Vaughn, trying to get the 1st, but stopped at the gate. Number 52, McAvoy, there with that tackle, but a gain of 9 regardless. I got a new homie with me in the mod squad, so hopefully we can tweak this game even further than what I'm able to do in such a short time. I gave him my mod file. See if we can get some things rolling. Passing to the right side to Sparrow, not to be. Nice coverage there. We're going to make it 3rd and 1 coming up. Who's going to get the 1st touchdown this week? Last week it was Huntington Beach with the 1st touchdown, that big pass to Vernon Mills. And we'll see them play a little bit later. No flag, right side and caught, turning up and going to get more yards past the 10. And there goes Earl Flint again for the 1st and goal coming up. And that was a nice route combination too. Got that man or that woman spinning. Not to be there for defense, but it's 1st and goal coming up here once again for Tampa. This time they're trying to get some touchdowns in the scoreboard. Looking for a pass right side. It's caught, turning up and going to get to the 3-yard line or so. Make it to 4. It's going to be 2nd and goal coming. Got the jumbo set here. And they are going to pass it again. Pocket solid. Taking off to run. Trying to get the 1st down. Oh, he's going to fumble it though. And it's picked up by Anchorage. And that is going to be a recovery and a stop at the goal line. Not to be. What a defensive stand here from Anchorage. Holding them to 3 and the field goal as they hand off to JCB. Getting to the 5-yard line. Not too much there. The gain of 4 on that one, but wow, what a defensive play there. The rain coming into play so far in this one. 2nd and 6 coming up. See right there, Anchorage only 8 yards so far in this ball game, only in the first quarter. They got to do a little bit more. They're going to hand it off again and push backwards by, I believe, Ousley. No, that is actually number 54. As we take this one closer to the end of the first. Number 54. Actually, that's Brock Hoskins. Just double checking that for you. 3rd and 5. Anchorage well in their own side of the field. They're trying to get the first. They're going to fake it to JCB. The protection solid. And he's going to run backwards and almost was calamity there. But luckily for Anchorage, he got that football off. Pressure coming from all angles. And that is going to be another stop here by this Tampa Bay team. Kicking from his own end zone here. Decent catch by him, and he's going to send it as far as he can. The line drive there, and he's going to take it past midfield, taking it to the 45-yard line, and that's going to close out quarter number 1 of week number 2. Let's go ahead and do it. Can Tampa Bay extend this lead, or will Anchorage find another way to get the ball back for their offense? 3 turnovers in the first quarter. One touchdown, one interception and 2 fumbles. Going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. Actually, no, there was only 2. I thought there was 1. There was 1 fumble and 1 interception. Gonna be handing this off a wide open lane for 1st and give him 15 more. McAvoy, he tackled a little bit too high, player. That'll put Tampa Bay well in the red zone already. And that, I guess, is a good thing for me that actually updated the ticker right on time, because I keep forgetting to flip over my whichever score ticker that I'm planning on using. Going to be handing this one off again, pushing forward. A solid gain close to the 10 by Ja'Cory Dash is going to set up 2nd and 4. I'll let you know right now, though, if you don't have an upgraded running back, it's going to be tough to run the football here in the USFA. You've seen it last week for sure. And the teams are only going to get tougher as you keep flipping opponents. Going to be passing it again, looking right side and caught inside the 5 for, I believe, the 2nd time this game. Spiro with the catch. Going to make it 1st and goal. Let me know in the chat if you like the time frame for the highlight videos. I was thinking that was a pretty decent time, but I probably rushed it a little bit with adding a little bit too much clips. But there's so many big things that happen in this game, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to make sure that y'all good. If y'all good with it, I'm good with it. I'm thinking somewhere between 15 to 20 minutes will be just fine. I'll be a little bit more selective if I need to. Almost got him off sides there. Not to be. Going to be passing to the left side. It's open. Vaughn trying to reach out and gonna get into the end zone. Too many buckets. Tampa Bay starts us off with the first touchdown of the week. And Travis Vaughn gets his 2nd receiving touchdown of the season. Great drive here for Tampa Bay, looking real nice. Kick is up, kick is going to be good, and they're trying to avoid what they did last season. If you remember back to season 7, Tampa Bay, they won their first game of the season, and then they went into a bad streak, I believe, up to 7 or 8 games, and that pretty much kicked them out of playoff contention from there, because St. Louis, New York, and the homies in Charlotte, they kept on winning, so that pretty much took them out of the race. But there's only one way to figure out how is it going to go down moving forward. As we set up the kickoff here, Anchorage, they're trying to go to the playoffs for the first time too. And so far, both of these teams are looking decent. I'd say Tampa Bay is looking nicer right now, mostly because of the scoreboard, but there's still plenty of game for Anchorage to respond as this one gets kicked into the end zone for a touchback. It will set up 1st and 10. I think my long-term goal for modding this game, I want to make a USFA version of Madden. So like if you was to have it on PC, you'll be able to see like a new intro video, the loading screens before the game. They'll have USFA related stuff. The music is all up to date. Of course, the players, we can't import the players into the actual thing, but you can also download them and everything like that. The teams will already be there, so that's one less thing we got to do. I think that'll be pretty cool to have. Not to sell, of course. We'll have it for free because we don't want EA down our necks and stuff, us using their licensed stuff. But look at Dane Jones on the run, running backwards into the pocket and going the hard way, taking off the run. He's going to try to get the first down, but he's going to get taken down. It's going to be a gain of about 3 on that one. Looked like he was about to go to the right, and then he just took it back to the left. Why not? But Tampa Bay's back on defense. They're trying to get off of the field here. Dane Jones, not the most amount of weapons, but he's going to make it work how he can, but not like that. Going to be 4th and 7 coming up now. Definitely not helping them in the rain here. But this Tampa Bay team, they're looking pretty nice. Sending this one away here. Let's get to it. Gonna be taken down, pushing forward past the 40. And Tampa Bay once again in very good field position here. Gonna make it 1st and 10 coming up. See, this is a good base here for Tampa Bay's alternate uniform. I like the uniform. I just got to work on the numbers, and that's what the new homie is going to help me do. Going to take some notes on what we could do. Going to be handing this off to Jacory and get stuffed. Not to be their thick boy right there. A gain of 0. It's going to be 2nd and 10. And they're going to hand it off again. A little bit of a crease and rolls close to midfield on that play. It's going to be 3rd and 5. 7 carries for 19 yards there for the homie Dash. He's looking to break free. Please be vocal about things that you want to see improved, not just with the presentation, but with me and the admins. If you want anything from us, just let us know. Passing it and going to be caught again by Dash, and that's going to be another completion here. 1st and 10 coming up here for Tampa Bay. Nice job. They left them wide open in the middle. Pocket was getting a little crazy, but it got where it needed to be, or help James West get the ball to where it needed to be. Is going to be another handoff? Yes, it is. Pushing forward and going to get to the 30. Another short gain. A little shy of 3 yards a carry. It's going to be 2nd and 7. You're definitely going to have to be a little bit more creative in how you place your halfbacks to get them in open spaces. That's what I've learned in this particular season so far. Going to be handing off again, pushing forward. He's got a little bit of a crease, getting close to the 25-yard line. Now he's at 3 yards a carry after that one. It's going to be 3rd and 3 coming up. But so far, Tampa Bay, they're walking them down a little bit. They'll see if they can convert this pass or run. If they try to go for the run, try to convert this 3rd down conversion. 5.5 minutes left in the second. And it's going to be another handoff, pushing forward, and he's going to get the first. Jacory Dash again. 1st and 10. And the Typhoon I think they played their best in the rain. They've played 2 straight home games, and so far they've been putting in that serious work. We'll see how they react when they're not in the rain, when they're not in their own home territory. As they pass it again, looking, will field and caught, turning up inside the 10, and there goes Earl the Pearl Flint again. First and goal once again for Tampa Bay. And you can't be mad at Earl Flint's strip. Very simple. Got 2 gloves, 2 different colors, and you got 2 armbands, 2 different colors, or this opposite color. You know what I'm saying? Passing it again, taking off the run, trying to get away, and hit as he throws, and it's going to be incomplete. I think he was trying to get it to Vaughn there. But regardless of that, it's going to be second and goal. "30 plays so far in this first half. 18 of them are passes. Gonna be passing it, looking right side, and almost picked off by McAvoy. Almost his first interception of the season. But it's going to be third and goal now. Third and goal. And they're gonna short drop here. Takes off to run. On the run, right side, and gonna be almost caught. But the coverage there on Sparrow was too good not to be. And the field goal team's coming back on, folks. Great defense overall there from Anchorage once again, holding them out of the end zone. They're doing everything they can to keep their team into the game. It's still a 2-possession ball game no matter what happens. Kick is up. Kick is going to be easy here for Tampa Bay. But got to give them credit for sure. This Tampa Bay team, they're finding ways to get points. Now, field goals, not as good as touchdowns, but when the other team hasn't scored, every set of points looks pretty good to me. Let's go ahead and get into it as we see Anchorage come back onto the field on offense after this kickoff return. But once again, shout out to all of our affiliates, man. We got the GSB, Gold Standard Basketball League, doing their thug thizzle. If you've seen the homies in Portland, you know that my player is Pharaoh Dotson, the best center in the game. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Came out with a double-double last game. That's what we do over here, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. Also got the ECFL, our collegiate football affiliate. When they leave college, they come to us. We draft them. And they got a real great league there too. A lot of fun. The live streams are always live. Then we also have Goals, Great One Hockey League Sim, doing their thug fizzle on the ice. They're the hockey league that doing it with us. So we got hockey, we got college football, we got the homies in professional basketball. There you go. And we're the professional football league here. That's what we do. Our little universe right side, and almost picked off. And that should have been pick 6, but not to be. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming. Passing it again, looking left side. It's going to be caught. Turning up the field at JCB past the 30. And only 13 passing yards here for this Anchorage team. Going to make it 3rd and 4. Passing it again, looking left side, and caught. There goes Anthony Delano getting into the mix. They needed that one. Going to make it 1st and 10 coming up. Madison Nicole had that interception earlier, making the tackle on that particular play. 1st and 10 coming up. Passing it right side, and caught. It's going to be 2nd and 2 coming up. Okay, I'm back. Had to take care of a few small responsibilities there. It looks like Anchorage did get on the board for the first time today. That's good to see. Looks like Tampa Bay's trying to get that get those points back. I'm going to assume it was a touchdown and they missed the extra point. I probably got that right. If not, then they got 2 field goals more than likely. I doubt they got 3 safeties by the time I was gone. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to keep it moving here. It's 3rd and 3. The pass off the mark there by the homie James West. Trying to get his team down the field. Going to be passing it here left side and going to be caught by Copeland. That was a very testy pass there, but it worked out. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here for Tampa. Number 24 almost sniped it from 23, and he was tackled by 23. See that? 1st and 10 coming up here for Tampa. Gonna send a man in motion. Gonna fake the handoff and pass it right side. There goes Dash and tackled down by his adversary on the other side. Gonna be 2nd and 8. Sending a man in motion, and they're going to pitch it to him. Turning up, trying to get the 1st down. Going to be a little short. Ja'Cory Dash with another catch, this time through the jet sweep. Is going to be 3rd and 5 coming. We'll see if Tampa can find a way to get this conversion here. They're not out of the water yet. No pun intended. Passing it again. Looking for a man, midfield and caught, turning up, getting the 1st down is Ja'Cory again. 21 for 29 so far in this ball game. Gonna be 1st and 10 coming up. Tampa looking nice so far. A little bit of an adjustment there by West, and they're going to hand it off with a big hole. Pushing forward is the homie Copeland for his 1st carry. Going to be a gain of 4 in that play. They're going to send Copeland there in motion. They do get a man out there just in time, and they tried the in and out route, but rushed the pass again. 3rd and 6 coming up. Larry Firebird, the new sheriff in town, and his quarterback almost threw a pick. It's going to be 4th and 6 now. No dice on that one. I think Anchorage going to be getting this football back here. Unless they tried the field goal. It's going to be from the left hash, a 50-yard bomber. Can he get the job done? Kick is up. It looks pretty good. And it looks better for Tampa Bay. That's going to be a long hit. And it's going to be 16-6 after that one. Good job on that kick. In the rain, too. Those kicks aren't easy, but if you add the elements of the weather into it, it doesn't aid your chances to making them. But so far, it's looking pretty nice as Tampa Bay gets it back to a 2-possession ball game. Now Anchorage, they can get this ball down the field again and see if they can try to get it to a 3-point game. And if they can do it before the 3rd quarter, they'll be in a real good position. Sending this one away to the end zone is going to be returned out of it. It's going to be McKinley on the return pass at 25. And it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here for Anchorage. Let's see what they can do as Dane Jones hits the field again. First and 10 coming up here. Going to send the man in motion. They're going to fake it, and they're going to hand it off to JCB out the backfield. Very well defense by Tampa Bay on that one at their gain of 1. You see right there, only 89 total yards here from this Anchorage team. But the score still remains a 10-point deficit, so I guess all things considered, they could be in a lot worse position. 20 plays so far in this game. 13 of them have been passes. Going to be another handoff, and JCB's got a little bit of a lane, getting past the 30 to around the 32. That's going to aid him here. It's going to be 3rd and 2 coming. Let's go ahead and get into it here. Hand it off, and going to be a first and a big hole for JCB past the 45 and dragged down from behind. And that's going to aid his yard total there. 6 carries for 31 so far in the day. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Nice job. Taken down by the former Snow Devil there, Thor Brown. But the drive shall continue here for this Anchorage team. Gonna be passing it right side and a slip, and that almost went straight to Jordan Benny. And it looks like right there, I see there, Dane Jones. He had a touchdown pass, so I kind of get it now. I see what you did there. Good job, Dane Jones, for getting into the ball game and making up for the interception from earlier, but you almost gave it right back. 2nd and 10. You just got your new skin tone. Don't mess up your progress. They're going to hand it off in a hole again for JCB, running through defenders again, and it's 3rd and 3 coming. And a lot of times, if you could get it in number 12's hands, he could definitely help out your offense for sure. But should be a fun ride here in this ball game. It's still wet. It's still rainy. This is where you want to turn up a little bit. Dane Jones, quick pitch and caught. Turning up, but JCB is going to help him out again. 1st and 10 coming up. Short drop back. Let JCB get in the open space. Right on time for the catch. Sending the man in motion here. And they're going to hand it off to him again. Why not? But this time Tampa Bay says no to that. That's Von Carlton. Shout out to Von Carlton with the play. 2nd and 9 coming up. We got to get the homie Von Carlton some more stats too, man. He works too hard. He talks too much in this league to be getting 1 to 2 tackles a game. I'm trying to tell you. 2nd and 9, going to be quick pitching it and rush that play there. 50% clip here for Dane Jones, and it's going to be a long 3rd down coming. Looking for the conversion here is Anchorage. Here comes the man. Throws it to JCB with blockers up front, but he goes the wrong way. There's a flag on the play, and it is on the homies in Anchorage, so it looks like they're going to have to settle for the punt. Actually, no, they're going to try the long field goal themselves from the right hash. They do have Brent Skoma. He does have a leg. Kick is up, and it's going a little to the right, but it still goes through, and they're going to erase the field goal earlier from Tampa Bay with the long one of their own. Nice job there. It'll be 3.5 minutes left in the 3rd, and we still have ourselves a ball game. Make sure you show some love to the chat. and the Discord and the forum. Posting our content daily here in the USFA. We got articles, graphics, all the good stuff coming. Let's go ahead and get this work. Anchorage hasn't got over 10 points so far, but they still have a quarter and some change to change that. Sending this kickoff away at Skoma. Let's get back in this ball game. And it's going to be sent to around the 3-yard line here, taking this one up the middle. And then cutting to the right side is Eliason, taking that one to around the 30. And it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. Tampa Bay trying to get the job done here today. Going to send one of their bot players in motion, and they are going to hand it off. There goes a little bit of a crease there for a short gain. 11 for 36 on the day for Ja'Cory Dash. 2nd and 6 coming. McAvoy is getting another solid tackle count from what he did last week. It's going to be 2nd and 6 coming up. Sending the man in motion. They're going to go ahead and pitch it to him. Turning up and turned around his dash and getting stopped. 3rd and 2 coming up here. And you got to love those passes too, because it does aid your quarterback's completion percentage as well. So if you don't have any of that in your offense, I'd recommend throwing at least 1 or 2 just to give yourself a chance. And it looks like they're going to try it again, but this time it's going to be a run play, and it's going to be taken up with the Wildcat past the 40. That's going to help them out a little bit. 1st and 10, Tampa Bay. I remember Larry Firebird and Venom said they wanted a little bit of trickery in their offensive set, and a good job there helped them out. A little bit of adjustment here, and they're going to hand it off again. It's going to be a sweep to the left side. Here comes the homie Ja'Cory, pushing forward, trying to get the first, and gets around 8. 2nd and 2 coming up. And Ja'Cory Dash starting to turn up a little bit on that ground game. Sending the man in motion, faking the handoff. Nice block there. Right side is caught. Turning up and reaching out his dash. And I think he got it. Yes, he does. 1st and 10, Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay trying to put this away. Nice tackle once again by McAvoy. Didn't really wrap him up, but that's going to be another tackle in the stat column for him. Going to be passing it again. Left side and caught. Turned up the field is the homie Earl Flint for another big catch and another 1st down coming here for Tampa Bay. 6 for 71 on the day. A solid start. He took that boy to Center Bar Island. 50 plays, 34 of them are rushes, and we'll take this one into the 4th quarter. Let's get it. Throw your 4s in the chat for your boy. Let's get to it. Week 2 is here in the USFA. We got to keep the games rolling. That big handoff here. Pushing forward is Copeland for another gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Passing it again, looking left side and caught, turn it up, push the past the 10 is Ja'Cory Dash again, adding into this offense so many ways. That's going to be 1st and goal again for Tampa, looking real nice. See right there, 8 catches, 72 yards out the backfield. Got the bunch set to the top of your screen here. We'll see another pass here in the red zone. Yes, we will. Quick to the right side and almost deflected, but not quick enough. Touchdown. Tampa Bay Buckets. And Travis Bond with his second touchdown of the game. Kick is up. Kick is good. And Tampa Bay is going to extend that lead a little bit further with that one. Nice job overall on this drive. Tampa Bay inching closer to 30. Anchorage, they're going to need to turn up quickly if they want a chance to get back in this one. Anchorage, they went into this game with the 1-0 record, trying to stay on top of the Western Conference. While Tampa Bay, they went 1-0 as well. They're trying to stake their claim in the East. So far, they're looking like one of the top dogs for sure. As that man returns it past the 25, that's McKinley again. It's going to be 1st and 10. I don't know how I keep on doing those rhymes like that. They just come off the top. But we're going to keep it moving here. Anchorage trying to get back in this ball game. Down 13 at the current moment. Passing the left side and hit immediately, but he does hold on to it. Only 95 passing yards to speak of. But it's going to be 2nd and 6 here. Don't think we'll be seeing too many run plays from here on out here from this Anchorage team. They need to get the ball down the field and get it down the field fast. They're going to pass it again, trying to get something going here. Launching the left side, wide open. The homie, Wyatt Harris. I think they did a similar play to get the touchdown last week, and that helped them out. 1st and 10, Anchorage. Going to pass it again, looking left side. JCB's there, pushing forward, trying to get past the 30. He'll do just that. 12 for 20 here for Dane Jones. 2nd and 3. Passing this right side and caught by Harris, pushing forward past the 25 to closer to 20 there. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. It looks like Tampa's going for a little bit of a prevent type defense here. They're not really manning up on people. But so far, Anchorage is trying to take advantage of it. Pushing up, going to be passing there, going to get sacked immediately. And that's going to be Brock Hoskins with the play not to be there. 2nd sack of the game here for Tampa. Passing it again, looking left side and going to be caught, turning up, runs over a man, but his teammate helps slow him down before he gets too crazy. It's going to be 3rd and 7, and it's definitely 4th down territory here for this Anchorage team. They got to score twice if they want a chance to win. Left side quickly there and tries to cut up, but did not have enough room to plant his foot. They'll take the short gain, and it's a 4th and 4 situation coming. Tampa Bay says they'll take that any day of the week. They trust their defense to get the job done. Anchorage need this play here. They're going to pass it quick right side and going to be picked off. It's going to be Jordan Vinny turning up and trying to get down and drag down. And you could give them an extra 15 on top of it. The Tampa Bay defense stands tall. Great defense overall there from Tampa. They said they wanted to make a play, and they surely did. Jordan Vinny had a few chances this game, but up to this point it didn't work out, but they'll take that there. And the Tampa Bay offense is back on the field trying to burn some clock here. They're going to quick pitch it and caught. Going to get that past the 35. A short gain there, but a solid gain nonetheless, a gain of 5. Passing it again, looking and caught again, pushing forward, gonna get inside Anchorage territory with that play. James West looking real nice in the pass game. It's 1st and 10 coming. Five and a half minutes left in the fourth, and now they'll hand it off. But this time, Anchorage was ready thanks to the legs of Robert Crone. He said no to that play. It's going to be 2nd and 12. Going to hand this one off again. And Ja'Cory Dash going to push forward to get some of those yards back. A little bit over 3 yards of carry there for Dash. It's going to be 3rd and 10. I think he's pushing around 3.5 at the current moment. Should expect a pass here. See if Tampa Bay could keep the drive alive. And they are going to pass it. Short routes here. Going to be sending it to the homie Vaughn, but he's not going to get the first down. Anchorage gets the stop. It's going to be 4th and 5 coming up. Sending this one to the right side. Is it going to get that lucky bounce? Yes, it does. Bounces downward away from the end zone, and that's inside the 5 right there. The Anchorage has to start. That's a nice punt. Right at the 2-yard line, actually. Anchorage better watch out or they're going to get a safety, but it does get a push forward here by JCB. A really good run. He's over 5 a carry, but he only had 8 carries this game. Going to be 2nd and 2 coming. He did have some catches though, so that definitely helped this cause. Going to pass it again, left side and caught. Turn it up and getting past the 20. Going to make it 1st and 10 coming up as JCB gets another touch. I think this is going to be a little bit of the problems Anchorage may find. Won't be surprised if Anchorage tries to get a few weapons or try to go to free agency to help him out, because right now JCB's the best player. And they definitely need more than him if they want to contend what's the best. But that's going to be a fumble picked up by 92 Ousley. And that's going to be another play here from the Tampa Bay defense. They're rocking it right now. And you can't imagine them going for too many passes here from here on out. Tampa Bay has the right of way to win this ball game. Cutting up and finding the crease and drag down around the 15 as Anchorage calls the timeout. And you can expect Tampa Bay to work this clock down, work those timeouts. Anchorage trying to give themselves one more chance. calling the timeouts early, see if they could get it before the 2-minute warning. Gonna be passing it again. Middle field and caught. There goes Earl Flint inside the 5. And there's timeout number 2 called. Still got a 2-minute warning, but it's only aiding Tampa Bay to get another score. It's 1st and goal coming up here. James West definitely the player of the game in this one. But we also have to check the rest of the stats. We'll check it out, see how it's looking. Earl Flynn at the top of your screen. Will he test him? No, he will not. Takes off to run a little bit. He wants to run it himself, and he's going to slide into the end zone. Dolphin slide 1 and Dolphin slide 2. James West puts the nail in the coffin. Slide. Nice job there. And James West did a real good job on that particular drive. Also got to give credit to the Tampa Bay defense for making the stop. Kick is up, kick is good. And that's going to make it 30-9 here from this Tampa Bay team. Doing real good so far this season. They'll have their best record in team history here with the 2-0 record. We'll see if they can keep it going next week. Anchorage, they're going to be looking to bounce back for sure. And they look a little bit like how we expected them in this ball game in particular. A lot of people, including myself, had them as the lowest rated USFA team. And it kind of showed their face in a lot of ways. The passing attack was inconsistent. The run game, even though JCB had good spurts, didn't quite factor too much into the ball game. The defense, they couldn't really slow down this Tampa Bay team. And they couldn't even use the weather as an aid. Like, it really didn't work out in their favor. So definitely going to be interesting to see how Anchorage bounces back. They did get their first win out of the way, which is good, and it was inside the conference, so that's going to help them out a little bit later on in the season. But they're going to have to find a way to keep themselves in the race, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be 1st and 10 here for Anchorage as they pretty much round out their ball game. They have one more timeout and a 2-minute warning, but that's going to get burnt on this particular play. And looking, it's going to be slipping almost through a pick right back to Tampa. Had him on the cut. But as you've seen, that receiver, he could not keep his feet under him. It looked like a decent play to start, but the execution due to the weather kind of factored in on that one. And that's going to be a flag on the play too. Got to back it up. The offensive line moved, so definitely not helping their cause here. 2nd and 15. Right side and caught, but tackled immediately by Jordan Vinny, who has been rocking this game for sure. Venom's players doing their thug thizzle, trying to lead this Tampa Bay team to greatness, and so far it's been working out in their favor for sure. Got to give credit where credit is due. And it looks like Larry Firebird is inching closer to his 2nd win in USFA history as a team owner. Going to pass it again, looking right side, and going to be deflected again by guess who? Jordan Vinny. But unfortunate for Tampa, their newest acquisition, Heavy D, was holding on the other side. Make that a defensive pass interference. That's an automatic 1st down here for Anchorage. Gonna pass it again and looking left side and caught. Not getting the first, but that definitely moves them down the field. It's 2nd and 1 coming. Wyatt Harris with the 6th catch. Passing it again, looking for a man, middle field and caught. is JCB for the first down. Another touch for him. 20 for 30 on the day for Dane Jones. Kind of adding a little bit to it now that the game's pretty much dead. But it's 1 minute, 10 seconds left. Tampa Bay, they can start rolling. Gonna be passing it again. Looking, middle of the field and caught. And gonna get tackled immediately by number 54, Brock Hoskins. Gonna be 2nd and 4. Anthony Delano, 3 for 18. Not too much of a factor, and that's one of the things that Anchorage is going to have to deal with unless they find some changes. Gonna make it 40 seconds left in the 4th. Gonna pass it again on the run. Throws it and caught by JCB, I believe. Yes, it is. As Dane Jones hits 200 yards passing, but I don't think they're too interested in stopping the clock. They may have one more play left in them. And they are going no huddle. They are in Hail Mary set. At least I believe they're in Hail Mary set. Going to pass this short. Going to be caught. Going to get tackled to the 35, and they'll call the timeout here. Honestly, don't blame you. Give yourself one more chance. One more chance for a touchdown. Could be one more chance for an interception if you do the wrong move. You know what I'm saying? But once again, shout out to Tampa Bay. They're going 2-0. And we'll see who they play a little bit later in the week. Gonna be passing this one again, launching this one to the end zone, and gonna be deflected by the homie. Actually, not Vinny. Actually, that wasn't Vinny. I thought it was, but final score is gonna be 30-9 in this ball game. Great job overall here. Both teams fighting it out, but only one team can win, and that's gonna be Tampa Bay. Let's go ahead and check the 2D stats real quick. It's going to be 361 yards here for Tampa Bay. A real great job to 255. First downs 21-10, and that's a real big indicator how good this Tampa Bay team could be when they're on their money. 1 turnover there for Tampa, +2 on the differential. 3 turnovers from Anchorage and -2, so not good at all. 4 total turnovers here. On the 3rd down conversion, 60% to 33. And looking a little bit further, both teams had 3 penalties, and it looks like Tampa Bay led the way in the possession time. Now, looking at the stats here, let's go into it. James West, another 2-piece in the touchdown column. A little shy of 300 yards, but he's going to take the win 9 times out of 10. Right there, I know he wants his stats. He'd be hating, but you know he wanted stats. Dane Jones, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions on the game. In his second game, did not come victorious, but a valiant effort nonetheless. Now, Jacob Coolbeans, 5.7 yards a carry, only 8 carries though. And on the other side, Ja'Cory Dash, 16 for 59, a little shy of 4 a carry. And then the rest of the crew here doing their thug thizzle. Now, on the receiving side of things, Ja'Cory Dash led in catches, 8 for 72. Earl Flint, 7 for 83. Nice job from him. Travis Vaughn, 7 for 48, 2 touchdowns. And on the other side, we got Darren Eliason, 5 for 61. Brownson Spiraw, 2 for 24. Copeland, 1 for 6. And on the other side here for Anchorage, Jacob Coolbeans, 9 for 66, 1 touchdown. So he threw it to him. Okay, that's cool. Wyatt Harris, 6 for 67. Anthony Delano, 3 for 18. That's a bot player. Freddie Roberts with 2 for 7. Chris McKinley, 1 for 8. Now let's check this defense real quick. You see right there, McAvoy, 15 tackles out the gate in the second game. You love to see the rookies do their thug thizzle for sure. Now Jessica Navarro with 9 tackles. Lacey Woodson with 8. Robert Crone with 5. Head Darian with 3. And that's all of the user defensive players there. Now, Crone and Navarro got tackles for loss. That's a bot player with the sack. No interceptions, pass deflections. McAvoy got 1, Navarro got 1, and Woodson got 1. Looks like Crone forced a fumble. Who recovered it? It was the bot player. and no safeties or anything like that here. Now for Tampa, let's talk about it. Tackle wise, the leader will be Heavy D with 9, Brock Hoskins with 7, Matthew Ousley with 6, Livy Dutton with 5, Thor Brown against his former team gets 5, Jordan Vinny gets 4, Madison Nicole gets 4, Shallow Marino gets 3, Makani Kakoa gets 3, Von Carlton gets 3, Hendricks Harlow gets 1, actually Von Carlton gets 2, sorry about that, Hendricks Harlow gets 1, Ace Adams gets 1, and that's all the users there. Now, no TFLs, interesting. Sack wise, Matthew Ousley and Brock Hoskins, they both get a sack. Jordan Vinny and Madison Nicole each get an interception in the fourth quarter and the first quarter, respectively. Pass deflections, Jordan Vinny, just a beast game right here. 3 pass deflections, Thor Brown with 2, Shallow with 1, Nicole with 1. And Brock Hoskins also forces a fumble too. So yeah, the sack and a forced fumble. Good job from Hoskins for sure. Did he get sacked? Yeah, he got the sack. I got confused there. Who recovered the fumble? Matthew Ousley with the recovery. And that's really it there. Talk about the kicking real quick. Let's see. Both of them almost perfect. Brent Skolman missed extra point, but Trey Pointer, he made all of his kicks there. Good job. That is going to be 12 points accounted from Trey Pointer. Good job. Looking at the kickoffs, 9 total. 2 of them were touchbacks. They were both made by Trey Pointer. That was me hitting my desk. My bad. And then kicking wise, looks like the average between the 2 of them around like 42. And then got a 1 inside the 20. The longest punt was 47 yards. Kick return wise, both of them averaging over 23. McKinley and Eliason. Punt return wise is Jordan Vinny. He had 3 for 33. That is going to be it for this one, folks. You already know what time it is. I got to get the screenshots and all the good stuff. I'll go ahead and get that rolling for you in a little bit. But until then, I'll see you soon. We'll see you for the first game of 2. It's going to be New York at Pittsburgh to start out Friday. I'll see you soon. Stay safe.